All right, we are now recording. This is Chuck Williams. I have the privilege and honor of being the affiliate manager of Tapestri. You're going to learn what Tapestri is and what the opportunity is. To help do that today, we've invited Mike Charbo to join us. And Mike is just a phenomenal leader. Let's just face it. He keeps things simple, and that's one of the things we want to do for you today. This call, this Zoom, is for people that maybe have never heard of Tapestri. A friend invited you. Family member said, look, you gotta watch this short little presentation. So you're here to check it out and learn more about it. Mike, we did not rehearse this. This is gonna be straight from the heart. Why don't you just share with people that are first-time guests why you got started and what you see in Tapestri?
A pleasure. Again, as Chuck said, this is all unscripted. I have no presentation. And I have no presentation when I sit down and talk with people about Tapestri. And it's a simple thing, as I mentioned at first, if you were on early, I was reached out by my friend, Richard Petrillo. He called me and said, hey, I want you to run something by you. And I'm like, okay, out of respect for Richard, I did. And a lot of times, when people come to you with something, it's the relationship you have with them that you give them the time, right? And that's what it's all about. And that's as simple as I keep it as we go along. Richard told me about Tapestri. You mentioned Danny Walker was involved, and I was aware of Danny and her past successes with businesses. So that was a little enticing there too. But the thing is, he just kind of said, hey, here's what's about, sent me the 56-second or 58-second video and look it over. And from there, I did nothing. I absolutely did nothing. I joined because Richard asked me to, and it was $9.95. And I thought, for $9.95, why not? But when I took the time to start investigating and vetting and watching a couple more videos, and Richard was awesome with sending me information. Hey, we have a Zoom today. We have this. And in anybody's busy life, right? It's all about timing. And timing's everything with anything we do. So I kept watching. And then one day it just clicked. I had a buddy talk to me, and he's a techie guy. And I said, hey, let me run something by you. And this is how simple I keep it on an everyday basis. The way I talk to the first person is the same way I talk to the person today. It's like, let me just run something by you. This is what I did with my friend Bruce. I said, let me run something by you. I said, there's a new company that's a startup. They've been around for a while, but this portion's a startup. And I said, let me run you a little video by and take a look and let me know what you think about it. I said, we're going to be able to put an app on our phone and you're going to get paid. I said, that's different, right? I said, by the way, how many apps do you have on your phone? With just a conversation. And that's the simple way I keep things going to this day, Chuck, is the same way it was brought to me and the same way I take it each and every day. When I talk to somebody, we all have a phone, and I have an iPhone 11. And I've got about 190 apps on here. And everybody goes, oh my God, that's a lot of apps. Not once have I ever wondered with any app I've loaded what they're doing with my data. Never in my whole life. I just load them and use them because out of convenience, right? I mean, if we really get down to it, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those likes, they pilfer our information personally, and everything we do, they take it and they do something with it. And I've never had a concern. So when I found Tapestry's coming along, and Richard told me about Tapestri, and I started watching your videos, the videos of you and Danny and getting on with Walter, I got a little more interested. I started getting to work and connected people, went super affiliate really quick, and then global affiliate within a couple of weeks. So, the whole thing with this is keep it simple, get invested in your business, learn what you can about it. You all put together the Facebook page that Richard attached me to, and I've done with everybody I've brought into Tapestri. I connected to the Facebook page first. And first and foremost, I love how you've got on there the guide. Do this first. Go to the guide. The guide has everything. You and Danny have put so much information and time in putting the guide together. There's no reason to ask any question. I mean, you go to the guide and use that as your resource. It's got the list of everything I'd want to know, FAQs, videos, whatever, lists. You put the webinar series on there. And so I connect people. When I connect them, I get them involved into the Facebook page. Yeah, a lot of people might not be on Facebook, or they say they don't like this or that. And I explain to them, you can join Facebook and close everything off and just go where you want. But, that's the whole thing, is getting involved in our business and taking it and getting vet and putting yourself and getting involved so you can be able to be a person of value to the next person. Because the next person coming in, you're that much ahead of them, teach them how to do it. But, getting to the point of, with new affiliates and coming on and how to grow, I have not used social media in any situation. And I've connected, I don't know, a couple hundred people directly to me. So it's all one-on-one using Facebook Messenger as a texting way, and my texters are making phone calls. Everybody has the way they're comfortable with it. A lot of people don't like to make phone calls, then don't, but put something out there. Send a text message, use Messenger. Send it, just say, hey, I want to talk to you. I've got something I want to run by you. Something simple. Hey, and this is the, I guess everybody goes, well, what do you say? And again, I keep it simple. I say this is exactly what I say. Hey, I'm working with a company out of Chicago, and I like using Chicago because it defines it. I said, I'm working with a company out of Chicago that's launching an app here in the next week or so. I'm going to be able to put this app on my phone, and I'm going to be able to earn up to $25 each and every month just to have the app on my phone. And that's the way you come across the excitement. I don't ask you, I just tell them about it. Just like if I was going to tell you about a new movie that came out. Hey, I've got an app we're going to be able to put on our phone, and I'm going to earn up to $25 a month. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. And people ask you questions, start the conversation, get them involved, because if you're talking all the time, they're going to lose interest. We got about 7 seconds to capture anybody's interest and imagination. So after that, I say, just like any other app, they want us to invite people. Have you ever invited somebody to an app? For example, one I like to use around here, we have Fuzzy's Tacos, and I have their app on their phone, and I share it to people, and they give me chips and salsa all the time. I'm sharing for chips and salsa. You don't think I'm going to share an app that's going to pay everybody $1? I don't get it. So people talk about, well, why would I want to do that? Well, why wouldn't you? I mean, how many times have you shared Venmo and they give you $5 and they only do it 10 times? So the point is, talk about the excitement of something, put an extra $25 in your pocket, whatever it might be. Do you need a $25 to help pay for your cell phone bill, put some gas, take your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, out to dinner, or head out to a brewery or something, or a winery, and use the $25. They're willing to give it to you for free. I mean, there is no way you cannot make money with Tapestri. None. And I don't know why people don't get that. It's that simple. There's no way you cannot make money, and it's free. Now we can get into the affiliate program, right? So when I talk to people, I sit there and say, hey, let me show you an app that's going to help you put some extra money in your pocket, up to $25 a month. And for every person you're willing to share it, you're getting an extra $1. 5, 10, 20. How many people can you share to? I've had people go, oh, I'll share it with 200 people. Great, $225 extra a month is pretty cool, right? For free. Now, do you want to hear about the bonus program? What's the bonus program? Well, if your friends are going to connect people, right? That's another level of influence. So if you connect people and they connect people, we have an affiliate program, and it's $9.95 a month. And I always talk about the $9.95 a month so the expectations are set for the future that people talk that way. And then I get into we have this new program going on right now. We have a program called the Founders. If you join before the app launches, you can join for $9.95 and get 13 months. Pay for one, get the next 12 months free, just like you said, Chuck, right? And that's the simplicity. Then you talk about it, you create a conversation. Well, what's that get you? It's a monthly fee, administration fee to the company to provide you with the tools to help it to share it even more. What does that get you? Well, $9.95 will get you an extra tier. So that means everybody you connect, you're going to earn another $1 on everybody they connect. That's pretty awesome. If you connect, would you spend $9.95 a month to earn an extra $200? Using the example I just had, because most people I talk to, when I share this, I go, hey, how's this $25 extra dollars a month? Is that going to be some good extra beer money for you, or whatever the conversations? Make it relatable to the person you're talking to. I live in Fort Collins, Colorado. We have Colorado State University. I run across a ton of college kids. Hey, how'd you like to earn some extra beer money? Make it relatable to the person you're talking to, right? If it's a family that's got 4 or 5 cell phones, how would you like to earn an extra $100 a month to pay off your cell phones? You have 4 cell phones in your family, right? 3 cell phones, whatever. Put this on your phone. You can use the money. It doesn't matter. It's your money. You can do whatever you want with it. You're going to be paid for free on the simple user program. But with the affiliate program, we take another step. And what's the bonuses? It pays you on your tier 2. You can advance to super affiliate, where it gets massively, incredibly more interesting. And when you sit down and you learn about what the super affiliate, when you become a super affiliate, that's connecting 10 people like you who've paid the $9.95, right? When you get there, what does that give you? It gives you check match, 50% check match on each affiliate on your first and second level. Oh yeah, and we also have an orphan program. If you're not familiar with that is, and you can explain it. It's simple to explain down the road. And I don't really get into that. That's not what we're here to make an earnings on. That's just bonus pool when you talk about the orphan program. But the big thing is the super affiliate. Get to super affiliate, check match is astronomical. It can be, that's what gets somebody that can actually think about what the possibilities are here. And one word I never use is easy. I mean, easy to you could be something different to someone else. I say simple. I think simple is a better word to get across to people. This is simple. It's free. It's a free app that we can share with somebody and put a few extra dollars in their pocket. I mean, one of the things that triggered, I reached out to a friend who reached out to a friend, talked to her, and she's got a big influence on YouTube. And she's talking about these people that she reached that's in her network. And I'm not going to get into what it's all about, what they do, but the stories touched me. You know, stories sell. And she was telling me a story how these people are looking for an extra $20 a month and $25 a month to feed their babies and put groceries on the table. And my gosh, when you think about the opportunity we have here, that anybody 16 years and up can put an app on their phone and earn some extra money, and then they can share it with friends and earn some extra money. Mind-boggling, Chuck. I mean, it's just absolutely mind-boggling to the possibilities that we have here to help other people and to put yourself in a really good financial situation. And it's up to you what we do with it, right?
Good job. Hey, you know, one thing that really impresses me every time I talk to you is the way you handle objections, because it really is simple when you get it. But when somebody comes back at you, and you addressed this already, but I want you to address it again, because I think people need to hear this. You know, I don't want people tracking my data. What do you say when somebody tells you that?
I go, then turn your phone off and throw it away, because, I mean, let's get down to it. That's a great question. I don't want another app tracking my data. What do you mean another app? How many do you have on your phone? Well, everybody's got 10, 20, or 30. And if you have Facebook, forget about it. So you don't want another app tracking your data. It's not like you're giving away more data. Your phone is a GPS device. Wherever we go, it's being tracked. Every app anonymously tracks your movement. They don't care if it's me, Chuck, Michael, Danny. Those are the 4 names. I look at all the other names on here, Donna, Doris, you know, all these other names, they're tracking us. They don't know if we're male, female. They don't know your name. All they know is you're a dot on the blip that moves around. And Walter's been so transparent, showing that on the Zooms. And that's another thing I just want to point out. If you're involved in Tapestry and you're not on Monday and Friday Zooms, you're missing out, because every question you have, and we see the questions coming into the Facebook page, they're answered each and every week, twice every week. So all you have to do is go to the Facebook page, put in Zoom, and see what comes up last, watch it, and your answer's quick. So there's no reason to submit to support or to post it on the Facebook page to get your answer, because it's in the guide or it's on the Zoom. And so get involved and do that. But when it comes to the data, literally, we're tracked in everything we do. I'm on Zoom right now. You don't think Zoom's tracking us with everything we do and taking everything we do and storing it in some sort of data bank? Our phone, if I erased every app, I'm still being tracked. I have an iPhone, Apple's tracking me. I'm on T-Mobile, T-Mobile's tracking me. They've told me when I was a Sprint, we came over to T-Mobile, I got an email that said, hey, just so you know, we're selling your data and there's nothing you can do about it. They didn't say it that harsh, but that's exactly what they meant in the email. We're taking your data and we're selling it. That's why we're giving it to you for so cheap. Your cell phone service, right? And you've heard the saying, if something's free, you're the product. So if you have a concern with your data being taken and sold, we're being tracked each and every day. And we're probably, based on if you listen to Walter through Complementrics, we're already being tracked. They're tracking 280 million Americans through apps that they're paying those people to put their code on. So I just tell people, look, relax. If you really feel that's a big deal, then just turn off your phone and put it away. But then we'll go throw away your credit cards, turn off your computer, and go live in a cave. I mean, I'm not trying to be callous, but that's really, in the society we're in today, everything we do, we're being tracked. You use your credit card, you're being tracked by your credit card. I mean, how do you have credit card companies reach out to you and go, hey, was this you that made this charge today? Because they know your trends. Everything we do creates a trend, and that's what's valuable in the digital marketing that Walter talks about. And that's what they're here to do. Tapestry's here to do. Take information. They're giving us an app that we can put on their phone free, and they don't have to pay these other companies to put their code on it. And that's the possibilities that we have, that we can help share in that growth of this company. And we can be the marketing arm to earn money, so they don't have to pay it out to somebody else. So that's what I explain when it comes down to data. I mean, really, if you're concerned with what they're doing in the terms and conditions, I've never read one terms and conditions on any app I've loaded, because I just take it for granted. They're going to do what they want to do. And even if I feel like I can go in and turn that off, they're still tracking me. As long as my phone's on, my phone's being at least, they have to, because that's how apps work. Apps have to track at least a minimal GPS to have it on. If you erase it from your phone, then you're still being tracked. You're just not being tracked by them.
Mike, as we wrap,
what else, Chuck?
I got lots of questions, but I want to keep this short, because I think people have already made their mind up. They're ready to get started. How does a person get started? What do they need to do?
Well, they need to get back to the person that recommended it to them, or you have their link. Get started in the enrollment, go through it. Have your join the Facebook page and get involved, and just get in. For me, accept that this is your business, right? This is your business. So learn everything you can to be a person of value to the next person you talk to, or the next person you come across. And don't feel bad. I mean, share this with anybody. I mean, what are we at 10? I'm at 10:19. So if you're okay, we can go a couple more minutes. So let me just talk simply. Like, when I go to a restaurant, I usually go to places where I go on a regular basis, and I get to know the servers. And one of the servers, I reached out to him one day and I just said, hey, I said, let me run something by you. I said, I'm working with a company. We're going to launch an app here in the next couple of weeks. I go, who do you know that uses Instagram? Are you on Instagram? Do you have any, no, I'm not, but my girlfriend is. I said, well, what does she have? And she says she has 4,000 followers. See, this is the conversation that you start and you talk to people. And I said, well, would she like to monetize her Instagram? And he goes, I don't know. How is she going to do that? And I said, well, all she has to do is share an app. Well, 4,000, and that's small. That's actually pretty good, but there's people that have millions, right? But she has 4,000 followers. And I sat down with her and I said, hey, Christina, how would you like to monetize your Instagram? And she goes, how would I do it? I go, just talk about an app. Just like I'm talking about you. Would you be willing to do a video and go, hey, there's an app coming out? Or even when we launch, right? There's an app that's out that you can put on your phone, share it with your friends, and you can earn up to $25 a month. If you're interested in that, hit the link below or contact me and I'll talk to you more about it. First and foremost is getting out and starting a conversation. It's, quit trying to recruit and just start sharing. I don't recruit, I just provide information. When I have people with me say, hey, would you talk to somebody for me? I do it all the time. I get on the phone and the guy's like, well, what are you trying to sell me? I go, I'm not trying to sell you anything. All I want to do is provide you the information so you can make a decision whether this is something that's going to work for you. And I always say, hey, maybe this won't work for you. And you'll hear Michael Langto coming up next. Michael's a genius at that, pulling the rug out. Well, maybe this isn't for you. And the more times that him or I have done that, they've gone, well, okay, it's only $9.95. Let me give it a shot. And then when people get involved and they take the time to learn and get vested in their business. I mean, this is your business. This is not a thing you joined. This is not one of those, this is your business. When I start a business like this, I don't look at it as a thing. I look at it as a business. I treat it like a business. It's a financial proposition that I'm getting into that's going to earn me money to help provide for my family. And that's how I take every endeavor that I do. I work at it like that, and I get to understand what's the best way to do it. How can I put it out there? And who can I talk to? And where can I go to find the information I need? Again, it's your business. You're independent. We're independent business owners, and there are tools for us to get. And I'll get back to the Facebook page again. The Facebook page provides everything. And I think, we've said this, I'm not going to say anything that's new, but Walter and you guys have talked on the Zooms that eventually we'll have all this capability inside the dashboard. Am I correct, Chuck?
You are. That's all coming to the back office soon.
Right. So the whole new back office will come up after launch. Is going to have all like our own message board and stuff like that. And you will not have people saying, well, I don't like Facebook. Well, we can just go to your dashboard and everything's on the inside there.
Let's wrap up with this. And I know we could go on the whole hour, but I want to give people an opportunity to get started. Somebody's watched our presentation. They're excited because of your enthusiasm. That's a tip right there, ladies and gentlemen. They're excited because of his enthusiasm, the way he presents. How would you recap this? Say you've had one of your waitresses or waiters waiting on you, and they're like, I'm excited. Can you recap this for me? And then give me the link to get started. So recap and what to do.
Yeah. So again, it boils down being simple, and I like using props. Hey, our cell phones are GPS devices. I said, we have a company, I've got an app that you can put on your phone. It's that simple. Load the app on your phone. And just FYI, I see one person just looks like she came in a little late. Says, I don't understand. I was just invited. So we'll make it simple. The app is not live yet. Okay. We're talking about an app that will launch sometime next week. So the app is not live, but you can talk as if it is, because it's about creating conversation, right? So here's the simplicity. You're going to be able to put an app on your phone here that will go live next week, or the app's live, whatever. Hey, put an app on your phone, and I've got the Tapestri app right here, the beta part of it that we were involved in, and just said, put an app on your phone, you're going to earn up to $25 a month. How simple is that? Are you interested in putting this on your phone and giving it a shot for about 30, 60 days? That's what I ask most people. How about putting it on your phone for 60 days, see how it goes, get back to me, or I'll touch base with you. And I said, invite your friends. Hey, we want you to invite your friends. For every friend you invite, I'm going to give you $1. You get $1, and you get it month after month after month. So over the next 30, 60 days, as you're trying this out, you're going to be able to earn $1 for every person you connect each month. So you connect 10 this month, you get 10, connect 10 next month, you get 20. It's that simple. So that's the simplicity. Don't make it any more complicated. There's nothing to complicate with that. If you want to become an affiliate, we'll talk about how to take it to the next level and earn some bonus money along as we get along. And I just try to keep it under a minute. And then if you want to get into, again, it's about creating a conversation with the person you're talking to, dialogue.
Well, I don't know if you've seen the chat talks, but people are blowing up with a thank you for the good nuggets you've been giving them. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to conclude this call and just tell you, get back with the person who invited you to watch this. Whether you're watching the presentations or recording, or if you're live with us, get back with that person. They'll send you an enrollment link. You simply go to that enrollment link, you give a little bit of information. You're going to pay the $9.95. If you do it before September 1st, you're going to be part of our Founders Club membership promo. What does that mean? That means you get the next 12 free. After
I wouldn't want to save $120 too, right, Chuck?
Exactly. And that's why you're invited to today. They want you to get involved now, because next week when the app goes live, it gets really, really easy. But until the app's live, we're rewarding you with 12 free months. Now, if you're watching this recording, it's after September 1st, 2021, you're paying a $9.95 a month, but it's still a great deal, ladies and gentlemen, because everything Mike talked about is there for you. So come join us. We are revolutionizing the data world. You get a chance to be a part of it if you want to. Mike, phenomenal job. You set the bar high, but I think our cleanup hitter coming up next can handle it. You enrolled a gentleman who's going to speak next. You want to give a quick intro so people can start inviting to that? And would one of my admin please put the next 3 calls in the chat box for us? So give us a little preview of our friend Michael Langto.
Yeah, Michael, I've known Michael for about 5 or 6 years. We were involved together in another business, and we became friends. And, he was in my group. I didn't bring him into that business, but he was in my group, but we touched base and struck a chord. And, Michael and I are those type of guys that we talk, and you can have friends that you have differences of opinions. Everybody has a way, and each one of us that are on here today, the seven of us that are that had the time today to do this, And that doesn't discount the people that are not on here, because every of the globals work really hard to get there and put people into it. And again, it's not all that hard, guys, but they took the time to share, right? Michael's got a lot of excitement. Michael's got a lot of great ideas. I learn from him each and every time I talk to him. And, that's the beauty of something like this, is watching other people. People I connect, I encourage them to get on and watch other people, because I'm not the type to sit there and go, hey, everything I say is perfect. And I don't resonate even with some of the people I connect. So I recommend they get on and watch other people, because you're going to grab some great tidbits, and you'll grab a ton of tidbits at the top of the hour with Michael.
Well,
Yeah, get your notepad out with Michael.
for sure, for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this presentation. Again, action step: get back with the person who invited you, get the link that you need to become an affiliate, sign up today, $9.95, and that covers you for the next 13 months. You can learn all about the details. It really is not that hard. We don't say it's easy, we say it's simple. God bless you.
Exactly.
To the top. Bye-bye, everybody. Mike, thank you, buddy. Great job.